chicken footage. This is our rooster and one of the pullets from this spring. That's their half siblings. He's really more of a cockerel. The father of this year's, actually the father of both of these, they were both hatched this spring. He left the other day. We gifted him to another family. Really nice lady. And their father was actually barred buff. And you can sort of just barely see, if he would get his ass out of the way, that this pullet is barred as well as penciled. It's a little hard to see except right around her neck. Maybe you can see it there. And then this is another one from this year. She was like black, pure black when she was hatched. Really interesting looking. The flock is sort of based on black sex lynx, then just free roosters that we gaffle off of Craigslist mostly, or Facebook. And broody hatched one of the black sex lynx. She's around here someplace. Goes broody very reliably. That's the second black sex link we've had that have gone broody. So we haven't actually bought chicks in about 4 years. We hatch our own. Gonna downsize the flock some more. We have about 20 chickens altogether. I'd like to get it down to in the neighborhood of 10. Pea comb. He had a pea comb. Several of the pullets have the pea comb, which is what she's got here. Free range, obviously. Very high quality eggs, but sometimes they lay in awkward places that you don't realize until way too late. That hen there in the back is our broody. She is one of the original black sex lynx, and she has a band on one of her legs, just a piece of copper wire that I wrapped around that first time she went broody, which has held up for 4 years. And yeah, she's our broody who hatches out our chicks, our incubator. Second black sex link we've ever had that has gone broody. The other one was from a previous flock that we lost all the hens from. We lost the entire flock to a mink. He just went up through that hole because I didn't cover the hole one night, and the creek is just right over where is it? If you can see it. Yeah, see, that's a creek right there. So we're very close to water course, which means the mink get right up to here. So there's another one with a pea comb from this year. That's one of the hens from last year. The rooster we had that year, a lot of the hens came out with those really dark eyes, which is kind of interesting. He was like an Australorp production red cross. Most of them are dark, but they had these really dark eyes, and they were small, kind of small. And he was a good rooster too. Actually, we've had a lot of good roosters. There's the other barred pullet from this year. They're like kicking dust all over each other. This is kind of like this little greenhouse, sort of like little homeowner greenhouse that the previous owner had, and we've just sort of the pop hole out of the hen house comes up, there's like a little passage into this thing, and so this is for like scratching space and dust bathing in the winter. I mean, I really need to rebuild all of it. But actually, like they tell you, just so you know, they tell you the plastic on these greenhouses won't hold up. And you have to replace it every 4 years. But like, we've been here 10 years. This is the same greenhouse plastic that was on here when we bought the place, and it's letting light through. Letting light through. And so, I mean, in the interest of not using too much plastic too often, you know, you can stretch it a lot longer than 4 years by all means. So yeah, they just kind of hang out and go wherever they want, which is kind of annoying. Here's another one from this spring. I think I already showed her. Alright,